Isn't it funny how one little thought can spiral into a whole fucking universe of futures? Because when you catastrophize, you're basically a 5-year-old who knocks over one Lego brick and imagines the whole city collapsing into rubble. Flames licking the sky, mum yelling, the dogs running away, and somehow aliens invading. And yet, isn't it also true? You already know what happens when you don't do that. Because you've had moments when you laughed it off. You spilled the coffee, shrugged and thought, well, at least I get to clean the counter. And noticed how your body softened, your chest loosened, your breath slowed. Already your nervous system knows the upgrade. Now imagine the big picture. If you keep catastrophizing, what happens? Your future looks like this: burnout, exhaustion, and a creeping bitterness of a life where every molehill is a mountain. Friends drift away because no one wants to sit at a party next to a prophet of doom. Opportunities missed because while the door was open, you were too busy staring at the cracks in the wall. That's one future. You can feel the heaviness of it now, can't you? And another future, if you flip the loop upward, if you spiral into growth, you become magnetic. The one who laughs when shit hits the fan. The one others trust, because you don't break when life bends. You gain resilience, longevity, actual health. Your immune system thanks you. Science calls it stress reduction. Karma calls it balance. Common sense calls it finally not being a drama queen. And the deeper truth, you become the architect of your own recursion. Each mistake becomes muscle. Each failure becomes fertilizer. Each crack in the wall becomes sunlight shining through. That's the difference between a future where you rot and a future where you rise. And I don't know if you'll notice it now or later, but as you imagine these futures, your unconscious mind, it's already deciding. Because isn't it true? Once you've seen both paths, you can't unsee them. And doesn't it feel almost inevitable? That you'll start catching yourself, laughing when the apocalypse voice pipes up, redirecting it, upward spiral. And maybe you'll be surprised how natural it feels, as if you've always known how to do this, because you have. Let me be blunt. If you don't act on this, the price is paid in ulcers, loneliness, missed chances, and a fucking life half lived. If you do act, the reward is peace, strength, humour, connection, vitality, and a future where people say, God damn, I love being around you. You make chaos feel safe. That's the karmic bill. You pay either way. Might as well pay in joy, not suffering. And so, as you hear these words without even trying, you may just find yourself already rehearsing new futures in your mind, noticing how each problem secretly hides a stepping stone, discovering how lightness returns when you laugh instead of burn, and realizing deeply unconsciously that your old catastrophizing was just an outdated habit, and it feels so good to let it go now. Because here's the real joke. Catastrophizing is like shitting your pants because you sneezed. You don't need to blow up your life because you burned the toast. You're smarter than that. Your nervous system is smarter than that. And isn't it more fun to imagine yourself as the person who shrugs, smiles, adapts and grows? Because people will love you for that. You'll love you for that. So the truth is simple. Catastrophizing is a downward spiral. Growth is the same spiral, turned upward. You've always had the choice. Now you've seen the futures. You've felt the consequences. You've tasted the benefits. And your unconscious mind It's already installing the upgrade. So from this moment forward, every time a pebble hits the road, you don't tumble into apocalypse. You spiral into resilience, humour and strength. And maybe, just maybe, years from now, you'll look back and realise that was the day I stopped setting the house on fire over spilt milk.